Viewers, welcome once again to my channel. I know there are methods or various methods you can use to solve a given quadratic equation. Suppose the examiner specifies that you must use method of completing the square to solve a given quadratic equation. How are you going to go about it? Let me show you in few steps how to solve a given quadratic equation. X squared minus 7x plus 10 equal to 0. Solution: x squared minus 7x plus 10 all equal to 0. Alright, so the first thing to do here is to move this constant term plus 10 from the left hand side to the right hand side. If we do that, we have that x squared minus 7x is equal to minus 10. Alright, when we are done with that, the next step is to, divide across. You divide both the left hand side and the right hand side by the coefficient of x squared. Note, not x, the coefficient of x squared, all right? But remember, a quadratic equation takes this shape: ax squared plus bx plus c all equal to 0. Here, the coefficient of x squared is a. So assuming in this equation you have 7 here, or 3, the coefficient of x squared would have been 7 or 3, so that we will now divide across by 3, as you can see here. Okay? Now, we are not going to use that method. We are not going to divide by anything, because here the coefficient of x squared here is unity. So we skip that particular step and then move to the next step. The next step is to add the coefficient of x to both sides. Okay? Here, the coefficient of x is minus 7. We add half the coefficient of x to both sides. Half. So half of minus 7 is 7 over minus 7 over 2. The square of minus 7 over 2 will be minus 7 times 7 is 49. All right? And 2 square is 2 times 2, which is 4. So we add 49 over 4 to both sides. If we do that, we shall have x squared minus 7x plus 49 all over 4 equal to minus 10 plus 49 all over 4. The next thing to do is to factor the left hand side as a binomial squares. Okay? How do you go about it? X minus 7 all over 2. You divide the coefficient of minus x here by 2. And remember, why do I use minus sign immediately after x? Is because what we have here is minus. If we have plus here, I would have used plus here. So x minus 7 over 2 all squared. If you expand this, you get x squared minus 7x plus 49 over 4. All right, so all equal to, remember, minus 10 is same thing as minus 10 over 1. So LCM of 1 and 4 is 4. If I multiply minus 10 by 4, I'm going to get 40, then plus 49 all over 4. X minus 7 all over 2 all squared is equal to minus 4 plus 49 obviously is 9, all right, over 4. So next we're going to take the square root of both sides. Okay, the square root of both sides. If we do that, these two will eliminate this square root sign, so that x minus 7 all over 2 will be equal to plus or minus, the square root of 9 is 3, the square root of 4 is 2. All right, so let me wipe off this portion so that more space will be created. Now we have x minus 7 all over 2 equal to plus or minus 3 all over 2. Now, if I move minus 7 over 2 to the other side, we're going to have x minus 7 over 2 plus 7 over 2 equal to 7 over 2 here plus or minus 3 all over 2. All right, so that minus 7 over 2 takes care of plus 7 over 2. We have that x is equal to plus or minus 7 over 2 plus or minus 3 over 2. All right, x is equal to, remember here is 7 over 2 plus or minus 3 over 2. So for the first value of x, we have x is equal to 7 over 2 plus 3 over 2, which is equal to 7 plus, of course, they have the same denominator. So the LCM is 2. We add the numerator, 7 plus 3 is going to give us 10, which is equal to 5. All right, this is the first value of x, or x is equal to 7 over 2 minus 3 all over 2, which is equal to, as usual, 2 and 2 here. The LCM is 2. We subtract the numerator, 7 minus 3, x is equal to 4 all over 2. So that when 4 is divided by 2, we're going to have that x is equal to 2. Therefore, x is equal to 5, or x is equal to 2. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and share. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, CJ Mass Arena. Bye.